Good evening. Welcome to Avon Selling Strategies for new representatives, and always a great refresher even for established representatives. I am Gretchen Griffin. I'm the District Sales Manager for District 2867 and District 28 or 7908. Cover a little bit of West Virginia, a little bit of Washington. And with me tonight presenting will be Janice Youngblood. Janice, would you like to say hi?
Good evening, everyone. This is Janice Youngblood, District 2860, northern part of West Virginia and Western Maryland, coming out to you this evening.
Okay, so we have some tips that hopefully will help you put more money in your pocket. As you sell more, of course, you earn more. So we're going to hop over to the screen share, and then you'll be able to see our lovely slides that go along with the show. And Janice is going to take it away and start us off.
Okay. So what are we going to talk about this evening? This is our agenda. We're going to talk about selling, because that's why you joined Avon, right? To earn some money and sell some great products. And some of the ways you do that are by investing in demos and increasing customer order size, bundle selling, and customer activity. So what are our next steps? What representatives are growing their business right now? Okay, so 48% of salespeople make one call and quit. 25% of salespeople make 2 calls and quit. 15% 3 calls and quit. Now, 88% of salespeople quit after 1, 2, or 3 rejections. 12% of salespeople keep on calling. So the 12% who don't give up make 80% of those sales. And it was discovered that 60% of the time products were purchased on the 5th sales call or after. Did you catch that? Not the first, not the second, the 5th call. So the road to 1,550 starts right now. And this is your Avon definition. That size order is the amount that you need to earn 50% in a given campaign. The order size that elevates stars to superstars.
Janice, we have to make a correction. It's now 1,575, 1,575.
It is. Let's make sure everybody knows that. It's not 1,550. It did go up slightly to 1,575. Well, what's $25?
First increase in several years, too.
That's right. So let's talk about selling some more. How are you going to get your customers' attention? Well, wear and carry new products. That's where we'll talk to you about the demos, so you can show them to customers. Wear and carry your fragrances, the Avon fragrances, so you can do the spritz. You can spray them with them. Carry samples and brochures to share. You always want to have those samples and those brochures. And also, you become an e-rep and you enroll customers to receive online store email. So it's actually your own store online. Okay. So let's talk some more about selling. How do you determine customers' needs? Well, you ask open-ended questions, not those dreaded yes and no questions. You do that, you're going to get those no's. So when you ask open-ended questions like who in the family or who among your friends will be celebrating a birthday soon? What kinds of skincare products do you or your family members use regularly? Will you be needing more shampoo? How did you like the fragrance samples I left you? Uh-oh, we lost Gretchen. She'll be back here in a second. Having some technical difficulties. Let's talk a little bit about, when you're asking these questions. There you are.
It was so funny because we were just talking about how I upgraded my internet and shouldn't be having any internet issues today. So I have to wait for my screen to load up here so it'll switch back over.
Are you in the storms again, Gretchen?
No, not. It's just a little cloudy today. No storms right now. It was this morning. It was really bad.
Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about the needs and how did you know, like asking people, how did you like the fragrance samples that I left for you? And tell me about your favorite product. Okay. So talking about selling continued. Whoops. Let's go back there, Gretchen. Know your products. Okay. So when you ask those questions to people and they tell you what kind of products they use, then you can match them, match the benefits of the product to their needs. And after you've matched a need, you want to provide a customer with a sample or a trial size of a product that fulfills her need. Because, you know, these are great products. And once they try them, they're hooked. Here's the conversational skincare card. This is one of your greatest tools because you really, and I'm hoping that some of you watch some of our other representative trainings and you heard us talk more on them about skincare. We talk about skincare all the time because everybody needs skincare. Everybody from, you know, when you reach adulthood, you need to be using skincare. So this conversational skincare card can really help you. Now you're probably thinking, where do I get that? You'll find this on youravon.com under your tools. And if you have a hard time finding it, please get in touch with the person that signed you up for Avon or with Gretchen or I, your district managers. So to show a customer you care about her, remind her of ongoing needs. So let's go back to that a minute. You know, really, people can buy the kind of products we sell anywhere, but then people knowing about you, knowing that you care about them, knowing that you're matching them with the products, that you're looking at their needs and thinking about that, that's what sets you apart from the other places, from those big old stores and things. So you want to remind her of her ongoing needs, like birthdays, holidays, vacations. Oh my gosh, everybody needs sunscreen now for their vacation. Hostess gifts, anniversaries, you know, getting new makeup brushes or updating some of their expired products. So be prepared for no when you're handling objections. You're going to hear no. It's, you know, it's out there. You're just going to hear it. And no is the beginning of yes in sales. And you're thinking, is she crazy? But it is. No usually means not now. And the types of objections and what to do. You're going to hear things like, I'm too busy. I buy from someone else or somewhere else. I'm allergic to Avon. I don't use Avon. I love Avon, but I can't afford to buy right now.
Janice, I just wanted to add, I couldn't find my mute button there, but we are going to post a little flyer that will help them. We'll post it on the new representative Facebook group. That'll help you with handling objections too.
Handling no's. Oh, good. So here we go. All right. So when you hear those no's, you want to show the products in the brochure. Say things like, this is the product we've been discussing. You seem to like it. Let's order it for you now while it's on special. I use this product myself and I'm very happy with the results. I'd love for you to try it. You know, these are just questions that you're, you know, and answers, things that you can use. How many, which colors, what sizes are the correct questions to ask customers. Of course, with the Avon guarantee, there's no risk to you, no risk to your customers, because as always, if you're not satisfied, you can return it for an exchange or for something else. And that's a 90-day period now with Avon. So it's best not to ask a customer if she wants to buy, unless you want to hear that dreaded no answer. Assume they will buy. Remind her when there's a one campaign sale, because she doesn't want to miss out. People hate to miss out on bargains. Don't let them miss out on it. Follow up on each of the needs you've uncovered and make sure you have notes. So when you presume that you're fulfilling each need your customer mentioned, you continue suggesting additional products for her to try. And in this way, you're going to continue adding on to each sale. Wow. And let's talk about delivering your orders. One of the big things you want to do when you deliver orders is ask for referrals. Ask for 3 referrals every time you deliver an order. Everybody that you sell to and deliver to has at least 3 relatives or 3 friends or 3 people they work with. Why shouldn't they help you build your business? And also, when you ask for these referrals, you're going to generate their interest in also joining the Avon earning opportunity, because that's what you want to do. You want to start building that team and adding people. So when you offer the helper option to a customer who's not interested in becoming a member of your team, but people are more than glad to help you. You know, always be ready with an extra brochure for those referrals. Okay, so we're going to turn it over to Gretchen now.
Great ideas and great sales tips there from Janice. And if you missed any of those, I know you're probably writing down frantically, but don't worry, because you can replay this. It's recorded. You can go back and listen and see the slides and hear the audio as well. So we're going to go into a few more selling strategies that will really help you increase your business and increase your sales. So let's see what we have to start us out. We're going to talk about demos and just a really simple demo reinvestment plan that some people, you know, don't really think about, but I want you to think about it a little bit differently. So if you're a new representative, we have our Avon What's New, which is called, we call it our demo book. So you have to excuse us older Avon people that have been here a while. We have our own lingo. So if you ever hear us abbreviating stuff you don't know what we're talking about, just back us up and say, hey, what are you talking about? So when we talk about our demos, we're talking about the items that we can grab from our What's New. So this slide that you're seeing now is a really simple reinvestment plan. So think about just starting with a demo investment of $4. You know, you hear that saying all the time where if you want to make money, you have to spend money. So we're asking you to spend $4. And that $4, you're going to see what it turns into here in just a minute. But that $4 can really make you a lot of money. So buy a demo product, spend $4. You might even get more than one demo product for that investment. You're going to show that demo product to your customers, and you're going to take orders for it. And then you're going to sell that product that you purchased. And then you're going to reinvest that money from that demo sale to reinvest in future demos. And it's going to look a little bit like this right here. So you're going to turn that $4 into $255. Okay. So it just gives you an example. You know, start with your first product, your first campaign, invest, say, $4.17. And the resale price for that is $6.79. So even though you're buying it at $4.17, you're going to be able to resell it at $6.97. Now, when you resell that product at $6.70 or $6.97, you're going to reinvest your second campaign into more demos. Could be samples as well, demo samples. But keep in mind that you're going to earn more from your demos. So reinvest $6.97. So the second campaign, the resale price for that is going to be about $11.91, almost $12. So then you're going to take that money that you just made from reselling that, and the third campaign reinvested. And then that brings you up to $19.85. Now this is just based on your earnings. So it all works out. I won't go over the math because I know a lot of people don't like math, but if you look at the bottom and you keep reinvesting, you know, that amount increases a little bit each campaign. And even though it starts out really small at the beginning, look how big it gets. Okay, so the next campaign, we're up to the fourth campaign, it's up to $33. Seventh campaign, up to $153. Eighth campaign, now you're reinvesting up to $255 in your business, okay? And while your investment is increasing, guess what your sales are doing? Your sales are going crazy. So not only are you being able to reinvest more in your business, you're putting more in your pocket, and your sales are going to be at a top seller level. So think about that.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but so what you're saying is that when they start out just with a small investment in demos and resell those demos, then they're getting them free basically because it's just being reinvested, right?
Exactly. So they've started with $4, and by the end of their eighth campaign, that $4 has basically turned into $255. So not only are they getting it free, but I mean, look how much money they have made and been able to reinvest. So great point, Janice. Okay, so let's move on a little bit and let's talk about what else you're going to be able to do with that demo investment. So not only are you going to be able to reinvest into more demos, but now you're going to have more orders coming in from those demos. So let's talk about a fragrance for an example. Just say that you have invested 18 of that reinvestment money into a fragrance demo. This is a wonderful investment because not only can your customers see how gorgeous our fragrance bottles look, but they get to smell it, they get to touch the bottle and experience everything about the fragrance. So consider an $18 demo price, what you're investing out of the demo book. And the customer price, this is just an example of $30. So you're investing 18 for a demo, but the customer price is 30. So you buy it at 18, you're selling it at 30. So if you sold 5 bottles of that fragrance at $30, that would be $150 in profit or in sales for you. And then your profit on that, if that was the only thing you sold, would be 30%. So your 30% profit of that $150 is $45. And if you take away the cost of the demo, which is $18, you've still earned $27 on just one product to 5 customers. So let's think a little bit bigger now. 10 bottles at $30. That's $300 in sales. That puts you at 35% earnings just for those products. If you had more to add to that, your earnings profit could potentially be even higher. So for this 10 bottles, your profit would be $105. You take away your cost of the $18 investment for the demo, you've made $87 on that $18 investment. How fantastic is that? So this is how you have to think. You have to switch your mind over to thinking about what your investment is going to bring you. And now think about if you didn't invest that $18, how hard would it be to sell perfume that nobody knows how it smells without investing in that $18 demo?
And Gretchen, you know what's so great about this example? They're going to keep the bottle of the fragrance too if they have their own free bottle.
Exactly. And that's actually, what is that called, Janice? I think it's something to do with Uncle Sam. So,
and the word free, we like that word.
We definitely like that word. That was my favorite word when I first started Avon. So here's an example of what our campaign 16 What's New looks like. And this is the current one that we can actually order out of when we do our campaign 14 orders. So if you're a brand new Avon representative, this might be probably one of the most exciting parts for you. So we're going to just kind of look at some of the deals that we have in there right now for representatives, and this is for representatives only. So if you're watching the recording and you're not a representative, you want to get signed up now so you can catch some of these great deals that we representatives get. You can go to startavon.com and get signed up right now. So for example, we have new Dazzlers and our metal fringe coming out, and Avon has for representatives only a huge nail event sale. It's our big add-on sale for campaign 16, $1.79 for a bottle of fingernail polish. Your customers are going to get any 3 for $8.99 in the campaign 16 brochure, but you can have these. You can have them on your fingernails when you go around to your customers, when you hand out your campaign 16 books to tell them how great and how neat and how new this is. The look that they create is just amazing. So that's just one example for you in the What's New. And this is one that I personally love. I'm a jewelry freak, but Avon has a brand new, it's called Style Swap. So we have interchangeable jewelry that's, we just started getting it. So it's very excited. You can see in the What's New a little better that each piece is interchangeable. So in our campaign 16 What's New, we have a 45% opportunity. So how many of you right now are earning 45% on your products? Probably not a whole lot of you. If you are, fantastic. If you're not, you want to watch the What's News for these great increased earnings that you can get. And this is actually a no limit offer, so you can get as many of these as you want. And you can see over on the left side in your What's New, what the difference is between your price and your customer's price. So each one of these pieces are interchangeable. They have a little easy little hook there that you can just add on. So you can see the first two are each different separate necklace, and then the third picture over to the right is both of them together. And they even have, we're going to have other jewelry that you can actually interchange those with as well. So you definitely want to make sure you have some kind of the style swap necklaces to show, because your customer's going to be really excited about this. And I'm really excited about the 45% earnings opportunity. Tons more summer color jewelry, sterling silver. Our representative prices are wonderful on the sterling silver and the fine jewelry. 40% earnings on our fragrance shower gels and lotions. A wonderful opportunity for you to grab those up and let your customers experience the different fragrances. Again, it's a no limit opportunity. Sample packs, 67 samples for $9.99. That is a fantastic bargain. Again, 40% off of the men's fragrance, hair and body wash, shower gels, aftershaves. No limit again. Most of the time, you can only buy one of each demo out of the demo book. So these no limit offers are wonderful, especially when they have those increased earnings. Our clear skin acne skincare, again, 45% earnings on the clear skin professional. Fantastic bargains. No limit on the clear skin 6-piece pack at the bottom, and it's also delayed billing. Now, when you see delayed billing, for those of you that are prepaid, that's not going to apply to you. But anybody that is not prepaid, not a whole lot of people have any credit or ability to be on delayed billing now. But if you do, you can read the fine print there and learn a little bit more about what that is and what that means for you. Again, 45% opportunity on some of our biggest selling products, and there's no limit. Avon is doing some amazing stuff in our campaign 16 What's New. So those of you that are just starting out, you have so many opportunities to take advantage of in the current What's New, and we have something for everybody. Fashion, skincare, we have men's items, we have stuff for the kitchen, we have kids stuff. And our Mark products, Mark is another line of Avon. Kind of geared towards the younger generation, but I love a lot of their products. I love their skincare. I love their clothing. Doesn't fit me quite as good because I'm a larger person, but their fashion, my teen absolutely loves everything in there. And for the first time ever that I can remember, I think it is the first time ever, you're going to see here on the next slide that Avon is offering guaranteed 50% earnings on all Mark Beauty products out of our Magalog 7. We call the Mark brochures our Magalogs. So that quote coincides with our campaigns 14 and 15, and it's only on beauty and only out of what's in the Magalog. No online sales, no anything in any other brochure doesn't count. So you definitely want to make sure you grab some demos now so that you're going to be able to show your customers all the great Mark things. And don't miss that 14 and 15. Fantastic increase in earnings for you.
Wow, Gretchen, I think this group of representatives joining us now have some of the best opportunities. These are great bargains to get started with, and just amazing.
You are absolutely right, Janice. As I went through this, I just couldn't believe all the guaranteed earning offers and increased earning offers that we saw. So you're absolutely right. Anybody that's just getting started with us has a really great opportunity to get their business set up and started out really good. So let's look at how we can increase each customer's order. So, the first step was getting customers, and Janice walked you through talking to them about their needs and really just being their representative, their personal shopper, their helper, and guiding them through what kind of products they're going to need. So now, once you get those, how do you increase their orders? We're going to talk about that a little bit more. So just a few ideas for you. Link selling, which if you've been in sales, you've probably heard of these before. If not, these are just some simple tips that will help you. And as you go along, you'll gain the experience that these will come really naturally for you. So link selling is really just recommending products that naturally connect. You got the necklace. How about the earrings? Or, hey, this watch would go really good with that jewelry. Or, this top would look so good with that necklace. things like that. And, most women are really good at that, and it comes naturally anyway. So think about it just like, you're talking to your friends about what she's going to wear today, because that's really what you're doing when you're talking to your customers. And then add-on selling, this one's easy. If they order a blue eyeliner, you can, of course, recommend the blue mascara, and then you can recommend the eyeshadow that goes along with that. And then we have cross-category selling, and you can see that on selling, lip liner, lipstick, lip gloss on there. Then you have cross-category selling. This is where you can get customers trying different things. So you might go from somebody that's buying makeup and then talk to them about skincare, because the skincare is going to be something that really makes their makeup look really good, because once they get the skincare on there, their makeup goes on better. Another really good idea is to create your own bundles for your customers, especially when you look at all the great deals we have in this What's New. This is going to be something that's really easy for you to do. You can take like a naturals bath bundle, like the shower gel, the hand and body lotion, the antibacterial hand soap, and you can bundle that all together and have a one price for everything for your customers. A lot of customers like that, get this bundle for this price. So it makes it easy for them, and the pricing is right for them. So just for an example of that, in this example, that would be a $27 sale that you would offer to your customer. That's 30%. For this example, it's a 30% earnings, and that's based on, if you sold all of these bundles together. At that percentage, if you think about that, that's $8.10. Now think about selling that bundle to 5 customers. So if you made up 5 of those little bundles, it could be a little basket or just a little bag that you put it in, a little clear see-through bag. And if you sold those to 5 customers, that would give you a $40 profit. The Skin to Self Bath Bundle, very popular items. You can put the hand cream, the body wash, and the body lotion in there. That could be a $17.50 bundle. At 30% earnings, that's a little bit over $5 in your pocket. If you sold that to 5 people, $26. I have representatives that do this, and they'll take them out 2 or 3 times a week. They'll set a dedicated time and say, I'm going to sell this many. I've made 5 baskets. I'm going to go sell 5 baskets. And they don't come home until they do, and it usually doesn't take them very long to do it. And if you try that, you're going to see how easy it really is to sell the products when you have them in your hand. Skincare bundles, big money, very easy money. Once you get people on your skincare, they are going to love it. The bundle for skincare is a great idea. Avon sometimes has the whole bundle together as well. But in this example, you can see the big earnings that you can get from it. So a cleanser, a day cream, a night cream, and an eye cream is the usual regimen, 4-piece regimen. In this example, they used $109 at 35% earnings. That's $38 for one bundle in your pocket. 5 of those would earn you almost $200. Skincare is a huge profit margin for you. Okay, and then taking the next step down to the solution skincare bundle, that's acne problems, things like that. Cleanser, day cream, night cream, and eye cream. For that would be about $50. 30% earnings would be $15 for one. Sell that to 5 people, that's $75. So if you think about doing that in a campaign is every 2 weeks. So even if you did one every other day, it's very possible that you could do each one of those bundles and earn over $300 just from cash and carrying these bundles, selling them in person to your customers. So just to give you some food for thought, also the power of beauty. So we're talking about skincare again with only 10 customers. So in the first example, they split it up between 5 new customers and 5 solution customers. So the anti-aging is the new line, and then the solutions was the acne line and the skincare problem line. If you think about that, the new customers for 5 of them would be about $3,140 per year. The solutions customers would bring you a little over $1,000 in sales a year. So with 10 customers each split up like that, that gives you about $4,100 in sales per year. That's almost halfway to our top selling President's Club. And you want President's Club because then you get a guaranteed earnings and lots of other perks for the entire next year. With 20 customers, splitting it up with 10 new and 10 solutions, that gives you over $8,300 in sales. That's only 2,000, a little bit under, that's like 1,700 away from President's Club. That is amazing. Skincare is where you want to go. Okay, so every customer order can be increased also by these opportunities that Avon offers. So the preferred preview, this is an amazing opportunity. And I know for those of you that are on prepay, when you do get preferred preview, you do have to prepay for it, but I have to tell you, this is a wonderful investment for your business because it's usually always at a 50% savings. It's always an amazing deal, an amazing price. We get about 4 times a year, Avon will send you the preferred preview flyer showing you what's on, what's going to be in the offer. And you only get this flyer if you are opted into preferred preview, which you can change in your profile. So if you're not opted into preferred preview, you won't even get the option to take this. If you opt into preferred preview, you're only saying yes that you want to receive these flyers and be able to choose whether or not you want to get these offers. So once you get the preferred preview flyer, you'll be able to see everything that's in it, all the materials that you're going to get with it, and your cost. And it will tell you when it will ship to you. If you don't want that offer, there's a 800 number, toll-free recorded line that you call and you opt out. It takes less than 30 seconds to do that. But I have to tell you, I've never seen one that I've opted out of because they've always been such a fantastic deal. And, it's always on the newest products and newest innovations that Avon brings to us. So it really helps your sales. It's a great investment for your business. Ship direct. These are, if you go back to the campaign 13, what's new, you'll see our last one was on one of the new skincares. These are advanced bundles that you get right directly to you, usually about 3 campaigns prior to the introduction in the brochure. So you can actually do in-home trials for these. They're usually delayed billing where your customers can try it and then pay for it if they like it. And if not, they give it back to you before you're even billed for them. Advanced order packs. You've seen a lot of those in our campaign 16 What's New. These are multiple products bundled together, usually at 40-45%. There's usually no limit. Some of them are delayed billing and some of them are not. Another great new feature that you have is on your direct delivery on your e-store, your customers can now choose to auto replenish at a great savings to themselves. So they're going to get a little bit of a discount on their skincare for choosing auto replenish on your e-store. So make sure you're sharing that with your customers and letting them know, hey, you can get they can even choose their frequency on when they want to receive their replenished products, and they can edit it and all kind of great things. So you want to make sure you're sharing that with your customers as well. Again, you saw a lot of these through the What's New. You have your super earner opportunities, you have your special representative offers, you have the incentive programs. Anything that you see in here, you can always use that as a pre-selling technique. So for example, you get these no limit bundles out of your campaign 16 What's New. You can make up some great bundles and pre-sell them before campaign 16 even gets here, or you can print up a flyer and take orders for these for when campaign 16 gets here, so that you can take advantage of these great deals out of the What's New. So for example, all those Skin to Soft bundles, you can print that out, make a nice little flyer, just leave your demo cost off so that your customers don't know what a great deal you're getting. And when campaign 15 gets here, you can order all those bundles that your customers want and get them at these great stock up prices because there's no limit on it. Okay, again, I already kind of got ahead of myself and talked to you about suggesting free trial of a product. That is a great opportunity on our new skincare. Especially if you have somebody that's using a different brand, you let them know, hey, I have this great new product coming out. I would love for you to give me your input on it since you're a great skincare person and you really know your skincare. Will you try this for 2 weeks and let me know what you think of it? And hey, if you find out that you like it, in 2 weeks you can buy it from me. If not, you just hand it back to me and you don't ever have to pay me anything. Delayed billing is the perfect opportunity to do these free trials. You can also offer free gift to your customers that give you big orders, over $50 or whatever you want to do. Another example that a lot of representatives will do is offer an entry into a drawing for every $25 in this campaign. And you can give them, Avon products. You can have a little bundle that you carry around and show them what you're giving away. There's also frequent buyer cards, coupons. There's all kind of stuff online and on your Avon.com that you can print off to help you keep the customer excitement going and really keep them with you. You always have to think about why do they want me as their Avon lady, or man, Avon man. We have a lot of Avon men out there. Because that's really what Avon's been around for 128 years. So what's going to set you out from the rest of the representatives? Just some more examples. You heard Janice talk a little bit about these earlier. So leaving samples for each person in the household. Great opportunity in offices as well. How many ladies do you have working in the office? I want to leave a lipstick sample for each one of them. We want to try to get the name and contact information of everybody you've given samples to, because you're giving your money away. So you want to get their name and contact info and say, hey, I would love to just give you a call back in a week or two or a couple of days and see how you like this product. Skincare, you might want to give them a week or two. Everything else, you can probably give them a day or two and call them back and see how they liked it and see how many they want to order. Carrying a little basket around, that's a great opportunity to get rid of some extra products. A lot of representatives will staple their, or they go to the dollar store and get glue dots and put the samples in the brochures next to the product that the sample is for. And we call that a lumpy brochure. It also creates curiosity because they want to go to those pages and see why there's a lump in the brochure. You can also take credit cards. I recommend now that you use your web store if they want to pay with a credit or debit card, because it's really easy for you. Avon ships it right to them. They pay for it online. It just saves you a lot of time. You also have a comparison chart that you can print off of your Avon.com that you can use to compare some of the products your customers might currently be using and compare it to the Avon product pricing. That is a really great tool and an eye-opener. Here's a great activity. You might want to bookmark the time limit on this, or the timeline on this one, because you want to come back and really dive into this one later. But this is just a prospecting activity where you can write one letter of the alphabet on each line. And out beside each letter, you want to write the name of a friend, a family member, a customer who's never ordered from you, or if you've been here a while, maybe somebody who hasn't ordered from you in a while. Now, think about each person that you wrote down and identify 2 great sales or intro products that we have in the current brochure, or maybe upcoming, that you can get at no limit, and write it down, so, for that customer, and this is something you're going to use to talk to that customer about these products. And make sure you pick those 2 products from 2 different categories, like fragrance, color, jewelry, skincare, different things like that. And then what you're going to do is take 15 minutes, call the first 5 letters of the alphabet. Now you might want to set out 30 minutes or 45 minutes, because it depends on who you have on your list, but sometimes people like to talk a little longer. So, set out a little bit of time and call the first 5 letters of the alphabet. And then, maybe the next day that you're going to work on it, you can call the next 5 people. And just tell them that you're calling to alert them about some great buys before you get ready to place your Avon order. And you can say things like, I thought of you as soon as I saw this. I know how much you love purple nail polish, and oh my gosh, we have a great sale. They're 3 for $8.99. How many of these do you want, and what colors do you want? I know you're going to like the purple, so how about some pink and maybe some yellow or blue to go with it? So, there's some great examples of things you can say. But you want to think about what's in it for them, or what's going to get their attention. What do they like? And like Janice said earlier, assume the sale. Don't ask her if she wants to buy, because that no is going to come out. So think about, how many can I get you this time, or how many do you want? Janice, did you have something to add?
I just wanted to make sure you got that no in there, Gretchen.
Yeah, Janice is like the queen of 100 no's. So the more no's you get, the closer to yeses you are. So I knew she was watching me on that one. And as we mentioned earlier, the fortune is always in the follow-up. When you hand out a brochure or a sample, you want to make sure you get that contact information. There is a great tracking form on your avon.com that can help you keep track of everyone you've given a book to, samples to, and get their phone number and their contact information. Now we encourage you to get their email as well, so you can add them to your web office customer list, and they can be included on your special emails that Avon will send for you automatically. They can choose the frequency and types of emails they want to get as well. But your follow-up list is a great tool for you. A lot of representatives will tell you that they will stick a little sticky note to the front of their brochures, and that reminds them when they hand a brochure out to get the name and contact information of the customer that they've handed it to. Some representatives will give each customer 3 brochures, 1 for them, 2 for a friend. So you always want to make sure that you have that customer list, because what's going to happen is you don't want to just give your books out, and then when your upline or your district manager calls and says, well, how is your Avon business doing? You know, I want to see how far you're getting to that $300 in campaign sales that you wanted this time, so that you can start saving up money for that vacation or whatever it is you're trying for with your Avon money. We don't want to hear you say, well, I've given all my books out, but nobody's called me yet. We don't want you to wait for them to call you. You want to call them, because that's what's going to get you the sales, and that's what's going to put money in your pocket. Because think about, Janice, I don't know about you, but what do you do when you get a catalog in the mail from one of your favorite stores? What's the first thing you do?
Oh, I throw it over on the table in the corner, on the coffee table.
Exactly. I do the same thing. I'll say, oh, you know, I want to look at that. Or sometimes I'll even look at it and pick a bunch of things out, and then I toss it aside, and it gets buried. So if you had somebody from JCPenney's calling, or for you, it'd probably be Cabela's. Hey, Janice, did you see anything in that Cabela's catalog you liked? What can I get for you this time?
You know me, Gretchen.
I know, I'd be getting a big order from you. So it's just as simple as that, you know, hey, I'm getting ready to do my Avon order. What can I get for you from this campaign? And oh my gosh, did you see that special on the back cover? You cannot miss that. How many of those can I put you down for? It gets easier as you go along, but the key is make sure you're calling them and just letting them know, hey, I'm getting ready to do my Avon order. What can I get for you? So
People
now,
like to know, you know, they like to know that they feel special, you know, when you really get to know them. And we talked about that need before. And I mean, just put yourself in that position. When somebody calls you up and remembers something about you, it really makes you feel good.
absolutely right, Janice. And you mentioned vacations earlier in the sunscreen. And I have, you know, a great opportunity, you know, when you're calling and following up, you know, now's the season for our bug guards. So, you know, just wanted to let you know, since you're going on vacation, you got that sunscreen, do you want to add some bug guard to that too? You know, it just to associate, like Janice says, with, you know, hey, she remembered I told her I was going on vacation. We all get so busy. It's really hard for us to remember. And that customer follow-up list is a really great tool, because if you're like me, if I don't write it down, I'll forget. So that list will help you just jot a few notes down about that customer. And so we're getting to the end. So we want to make sure that you really understand that now is a perfect time to grow. Like Janice said earlier, this is an amazing time to start with Avon. You have your Hit 100 challenge for new representatives, which essentially gives you 40% off your first 4 campaigns if you're achieving that, because if you have 100 in sales, you're getting that $20 banked bonus. Plus you're getting 20% earnings. So right there, you're getting your $40, which is 40% of $100. I encourage you to make sure you have much more than $100 in sales, because you're not earning a whole lot at $100 in sales. I encourage everyone to focus on getting $500 in sales every campaign for your first few months with Avon, and increase that as fast as you can, because that's really going to put the money in your pocket. So,
and Gretchen, don't forget, when we're talking about growing, it's not just about growing your sales. It's about getting that team growing. This is such an amazing time with Avon. I mean, it's a great time of year to be selling Avon products. And we do have such bargains and such great incentives and everything. So it's just such a wonderful time. to bring on people. As you're talking to your customers and talking to people, ask them to join you. Nothing is more fun than working with a team at Avon.
You're absolutely right, Janice. And with all the great new incentives for new representatives like the Hit 100 Challenge, it's so easy to bring your friends into Avon. They stay linked to you forever. They're always on your team once you bring them into Avon, which is a great benefit that Avon has brought to us. Plus, you also have the opportunity to earn bonus money bringing your friends into Avon. And so you can earn a $100 product bundle with your first person that you bring into Avon. Each person after that, you can earn $35 in bonus money right now through campaign 19 for each person. So if you think about if you brought 11 people into Avon, that's one bundle and $350 in potential bonus checks. So it's a great opportunity to even earn some extra money. And we have a training on that tells you a little bit more about how to make your $3,285 with Avon in your first couple of months. So make sure you go back and watch that as well. So just a reminder, your $1,575 is where you want to be to get to the 50% earnings with Avon. That's the order size that elevates stars to superstars. So think about earning half of everything you sell. What a great opportunity that is. So it starts with, when you're your own boss, when you have your own business, it's really easy to get lazy. So setting goals is really important. You want to do that. Set them for yourself every day. We have representatives that do that in different ways. Some people will take 10 books, put it in their purse or put it in their car and say, okay, I'm not going home until I find 10 new people to give these books to. So, you have to think about increasing and getting new customers. Write down what goals you want to achieve, when you want to get there. Your upline, your district manager can help you make a plan to help you achieve any goal that you want. And think big. Don't just think small. Think big. Think bigger than you think you can achieve. So we want you to visualize those dreams and goals. I have one, I started little when I started Avon because it was new for me, getting these goals and dreams. And then I realized that I could actually achieve them. Avon has been such a huge lifesaver and just an amazing part of my life and for my family. So make sure you visualize your dreams, not just your goals, but your dreams. What do you dream about? When you were 15, what did you want to do with your life? And don't think it's too big because you can get there. Use materials and ideas that we talked about today. We're going to post some support material on our Avon New Representative group on Facebook. And then make sure that you take time to celebrate every little achievement that you make, whether it's small or big, and share it with us too. Janice and I love all the excitement when we hear people reaching their goals, and it kind of pumps everybody up when we see people talking about all the great things that they're doing and being able to achieve with Avon.
Gosh, you're so right with that, Gretchen. I mean, when I hear the representatives that, get to take their family to the beach for the first time, or, they get a new car so they can take the children's friends with them when they go on vacations, and the trips that you can earn with Avon, it's just amazing. And it isn't something that you have to live in the city to achieve. This is the real world right out here in rural America where we are, that, people are doing amazing things with their Avon business.
They absolutely are, especially, Janice and I both have top sellers in our districts in little old West Virginia, and, a lot of our area is very rural. So it doesn't, everyone has successes and failures. So it's all up to you. You can do with it whatever you want. You can do as big or as small as you want. But, it really comes down to, like Janice said at the beginning, you are Avon to the people that you come in contact with. Avon's a very large company, but the representative is the face of Avon. So, as the last slide said there, honor your customers with your great service. Honor yourself and your family by being a strong, independent business owner. This opportunity can bring so much to your family and just make your life so much better and so much easier. We have a lot of representatives, like Janice said, they win the trips. It's not always about the money. Sometimes it's about the camaraderie and the friendship and the teamwork that we do have with Avon. That really helps bond everyone together and bond the financial part of it with the the better living part of it, I guess you would say. And then honor Avon by following proven business practices, integrity in everything you do while representing Avon as a company. And if you do all of those things, you're going to have a great business, and a business that's going to stay around for a long time to come. So we hope you've gotten some great tips. Did you have anything you wanted to add, Janice? I think we gave them a lot of info.
We sure did, Gretchen. And you know, just to say, remember, you'll go to our page on Facebook, and you can watch these again and again and again, and hear new things each time and learn new things. And you know, we're so excited to be coming out to you and sharing these. And you know, I would really encourage everyone to become part of one of our Facebook pages. It's a great place to ask questions. I mean, you have a multitude of other representatives willing to jump right in and help. You know, we don't compete with each other, so I just can't say enough of, you know, how much fun we're having coming out and doing this too.
Absolutely. So thank you all for stopping in and joining us live, or if you're listening to the playback, we would love to hear your feedback on our Facebook or our Google page as well. And we will see you next time. We got some more trainings coming up. I know we're going to focus a little bit on group selling coming up soon. So watch the announcements, and you'll see when we're coming up. So thanks for spending a few minutes with us tonight, and have a great evening, everyone.